Jennifer with Get Your Credit Perfect Now, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to go about obtaining business credit. If you're a business owner, if you are an aspiring business owner, regardless of whatever stage you're in, you definitely do not want to miss this video, so stay tuned. About how to obtain business credit. But before we do that, I want to just give just talk a little bit about the difference between business credit and business funding. A lot of people use those two terminologies interchangeably, but they are actually not the same. So let's talk about what business funding is. Business funding is where you are applying for loans and you are obtaining some type of funding underneath your business. Business funding generally requires that you have been in business for at least 2 years and that you have a minimum of at least $10,000 per month in average income. That's general underwriting requirements. And just to give you a perspective, most lenders will lend you approximately 10% of whatever your annual revenues are. So if you're earning $100,000 or $120,000 a year, they're generally going to give you about $12,000 in funding. So that's just a rule of thumb. So that route is very good for people who have been in business for quite some time. They have relatively strong monthly income that they can show, and they can show their business financials. So that's what business funding is. On the opposite side, you have business credit. And business credit is basically the process where you are building out a credit profile that is exclusively under your business EIN number. Now, the great point about doing something like that is that you are able to obtain a new credit profile that is not attached to your personal Social Security number. So if you are a business owner and you're trying to grow your business, you can leverage that, and if you desire, you can obtain funding under your personal Social Security number as well as your business EIN number, which can substantially increase the amount of funding that you will receive. Now, what I do want to just let you know, a lot of people depending on what you are going to be doing with the funding that you receive, I want you to be very cautious about that, because of course you don't want to get yourself over leveraged by obtaining a bunch of credit in your personal Social Security number that may, mess up your personal credit profile in some type of way. Again, your business credit will allow you to leverage and get a lot more funding than you would on your own with just your personal. So let's talk a bit about how that whole process works. A lot of people think that, okay, I've started my business, I've got a business EIN number, I'm just going to go apply for business credit cards and boom, I'll get the business credit. But it actually does not work like that. You actually have to build out your business credit just like you do your personal credit. So what I want to do is kind of break down the 4 main steps that you have to go through in order to build out your business credit profile so that you can have perfect business credit history and get the type of funding that you desire. So the first step is going to be your business credibility stage. And in this stage, we're going to be making sure that all of the information that is associated with your business is compliant and that you are funding ready. And what I mean by that, a lot of people will do things such as they will register their business with one particular address. Maybe you're using your home address for your business filing, which is totally fine. That's not a problem at all. But you're using that, but then you open up a business bank account and you're using a PO box. And then you have, various other things that are listed underneath different addresses, that type of thing. that is something that will be a red flag for lenders. When you go for funding, they're going to be looking to see if you are a serious business entity. And in regards to that, they're going to want to make sure that all of the information on file for you is uniform, that it matches, and that it's very compliant. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that all of the information that you have registered in regards to your business matches. If you're going to use your home address, use your home address on everything. So your business license, your bank accounts, any type of things that are associated with your business, you want to make sure that that matches. Additionally, you want to make sure that you have a website. When you're applying for funding, they're going to be doing a full search of your business to make sure that you're an actual entity. So they want to see that you have a website, you have an online presence, that you have a registered phone number that is with 411. Somebody could dial 411 and get information about your business. All of those things are very, very important to show that you are compliant and that you are a real business. So that is the first step. The second step is going to be applying for what is called Net 30 accounts. And basically what Net 30 accounts are accounts where creditors will extend terms to you, and they'll basically say, okay, we'll allow you to charge specific products from our company, but we're not going to pay, require you to pay that amount up front. As long as you pay that amount back within a 30-day window, we will allow you to receive our products and trust that you will pay us back within 30 days or less. So with those type of accounts, you would make some charges. You would apply for credit with these certain Net 30 vendors. And as long as you make that payment back in a timely fashion in less than 30 days, they will report your positive credit history on your credit. So that is going to help to get you some new credit history on your business profile. We're talking about your Dun & Bradstreet number, as well as your Experian IntelliScore, which is a very important number that a lot of people don't really pay much attention to, but a lot of vendors, a lot of creditors are now using the Experian IntelliScore. So that's very important to build out, as well as your Dun & Bradstreet. So the next stage is going to be applying for store cards. Now these are cards such as like a Staples, an Office Depot, that type of thing, where they are allowing you to charge items that they offer within their store to your store credit card. So it's, you're going to be doing a similar process. You'll charge, you might need some envelopes, you may need some some paper, you may need all these type of items, and you'll just make those type of charges and pay that item back within 30 days or less. What they're going to do is report that history to the business credit bureaus, and that'll help to build your credit history as well. Now the fourth and final stage is going to be where you are applying for unsecured credit cards. And that is where the fun starts to happen, because now you have started to build your business credit history. You are getting yourself in position so that you have an 80 Paydex score. Your business credit scores are high, so now you are able to apply for credit with with Visa, MasterCard, American Express. They're giving you unsecured cards that are not necessarily requiring your personal guarantee. There are going to be some companies that are still going to ask you to personally guarantee some of those things, but you will have the option whether or not you want to go that route or go with other types of credit that doesn't require your personal guarantee. Now, the positive thing about obviously not personally guaranteeing it is that it separates your business credit reporting from your personal credit reporting. So if you're somebody that is looking to purchase a house or buy a car, something like that within the near future, you're not going to be stuck in a situation where your debt to income ratio is thrown off because of them showing high business expenses on your credit report. So that is basically how that works. So there is some nuance to it. Definitely it is a process that you want to make sure that you're doing correctly, because doing it, bootstrapping it and just trying to figure it out. Sometimes people make innocent mistakes that can cost them tens of thousands of dollars in potential funding just because they don't know what they're doing. So what I want to do is invite you to click the link below this video so that you can get access to a training that I will be hosting, where I'm going to walk you through exactly how to build your business credit step by step, so that you can get the funding that you need and you desire for your business in record time. So I definitely look forward to seeing you on that session. And if you need to reach out to me, definitely feel free to check out the contact information below this video as well. But until then, you take care, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.